Namaste, and thank you for watching another session of chair yoga or yoga on a chair. My name is Priyanka, and because of you watching regularly, this repository of videos is steadily growing. So keep watching. Don't forget that when we're doing these stretches, whether they're on the chair or whether they're on the mat, they really help us both with our mind in terms of focus and allowing us to sort of direct our mind into a more relaxed state of being. And of course, the other thing is that our bodies get stretched. So whether they get stretched a lot or a little really depends on how often we do these stretches. So to begin with, sitting on your chair with your feet flat, just give your breath a color. Easy, just left the building. And while you give your breath a color, visualize that that colorful breath is going into your body and healing it. And if at any point you have any kind of sensations or emotions arise as a result of focusing on the breath, that's fine. It's absolutely normal. Observe them without judgments. By focusing on the breath, we're allowing ourselves to center, to allow the day to just release, to let go. And so we're bringing ourselves into a space where we're more focused on ourself and not in a narcissistic way, but in a self-caring way. Quick scan to make sure that your back is straight, you're not slouching, the feet are flat on the ground. Notice whether the breath is in your belly or your chest. Observe your shoulders being relaxed, falling away from your ears. Please don't pull them away, but just let them relax. Let your hand rest on your thighs or in your lap. Notice whether you're breathing in and out of your nostrils or you're breathing in through the nostrils and exhaling out of the mouth. Once you feel like you have sufficiently centered yourself, what we're going to do is inhale, sweep your arm up, and then just exhale to the side. You can either have your fingertips touching or you can grab a hold of the wrist. And then inhale back up again. Change your wrist, or you can keep your fingertips touching. Lengthen your arms and then exhale to the other side. Okay, making sure that we're not lifting the sit bones off the mat. Inhaling back up. Change the wrist if you want. Exhale to the right. Keep on breathing in between. Inhale back up. Change the wrist. Exhale to the left. Last one. And inhaling back up. So just to get a little bit of stretching action. Shaking out the arms. Slide your buttocks to the back of your seat. And of course, use your hands, placing them in between the legs, and then open your legs so that they're comfortably wide apart. Now, this will be a little bit of a hip opening stretch as well as an inner thigh stretch. So you want to make sure that you're comfortable doing this and you're open as much as you, again, are really comfortable. What we're going to do from here is, again, now I'm going to use my chair to to take my left foot and angle it out, just readjusting so that my thigh is more on the chair, left thigh. The left toes are pointing out that way. I extend my right foot behind me, and as you can see, my foot is flat on the ground. So this is a warrior two stance with the knee bent. Knee, of course, is always over your ankle, whether you're standing or you're seated. And then we're gonna inhale, sweep our arms up, shoulder height, and then look towards the left. Quick scan of how that feels on your body. You're gonna feel an intense stretch around about the thigh region. Maybe you'll feel other stretches in other parts of your body, and that's absolutely normal. Enjoy it, embrace it, but if there's any pain, please don't hold the pose, come out of it. So just tapping into the warrior within us. Virabhadrasan has so many dualistic meanings and metaphors that it would take me a lifetime to explain them. So for now, just enjoy the pose. From here, we're going to transition to viparita virabhadrasan. So reverse warrior. You're going to lift your left hand, place the right hand either on the back or your thigh, and you can enjoy looking up or straight ahead. And you will enjoy a lovely stretch on the left side of the body, breathing in that healing energy. Exhaling any residual tension in the form of a gray smoke. And then from here, we're going to transition, resting your left hand on the thigh, bringing the right parallel to the ear. So this is a variation of uttanasan. Just enjoying stretch. Make sure you're not leaning down into the thigh, but you're keeping your chest and your body lifted up. And keeping your arms straight rather than bent. And release. Now we're going to transition and do the other side. So again, a little bit of sliding action is a lot of fun. So lifting your sit bones, lengthening your left foot behind, parallel, and the right. Now my chair is a little wide, so you want to make sure that you're doing this on a chair which is going to be able to house your thighs, your sit bones, and your hips comfortably. So we're going to start with virabhadrasan dua, warrior two, lifting up your arms on an inhale, looking straight out into the distance and breathing. Lifting your chest up, make sure if you're hunching over slightly that the back is lifted and that you're looking straight ahead into the distance. That's your drishti or your gaze. Okay, you can always check whether you're lifting your arms up or keeping them in line with your shoulders, whatever works really good for you. Make sure that the right foot is flat on the ground. Even if your heel's lifting up a little bit, that's absolutely fine. From here, we're going to transition to viparita virabhadrasan. So left rests on the thigh, the right arm is straight up, and look, depending on your comfort level, you want to make sure that you're either looking straight or you're looking behind. You might need to make a little mini adjustment like I did, so that no part of the chair is cutting into you. Notice your breath going into your chest or your belly. And then resting your right hand on your thigh, Sweeping your left up over to the left ear, parallel, keeping your chest open. Again, notice if you're holding tension in the right foot. Rest it on the ground if you can. Your gaze is looking straight ahead. And of course, enjoying this lovely stretch on the side of the body. And then we're going to inhale back up. Perfect. So, swiveling back into the middle of the chair. It's very nice and intense. Now that we've opened up our hips and our thighs and given a little bit of a stretching action and even a workout to the arms, we're going to do 2 standing poses. Now, as you can see, I'm going to turn the chair to the side. I'm going to walk back. Again, making sure that I'm comfortable. Now, what you can do, which I always recommend, is to inhale, lift your arms up, and exhale, lean forward. Here, you can grab the chair. Now, here I can even move further back, and Luna has come to say hello to us. And this is a lovely stretch for the lower back. It's also a variation of ardha uttanasan. Gaze is looking down at the ground. And inhale back up. So this was a half forward fold. And now just to turn the chair back. From here, we're going to do a balance, which is a variation of Natarajasana and tree combined with the help of the seat. So I'm going to grab the back of the chair so that while I lift my right foot, place the toes on the seat of the chair. I don't lose balance. More importantly, you don't lose balance. From here, making myself comfortable, and steady, bringing the palms together in prayer position, keeping the elbows relaxed as opposed to splayed out at the sides, which is very common. Not fun. And then just observing the balance and how the weight distributes at the bottom of the foot. Finding a gaze in front. Whoop. And release. So it's really important to notice what happens with the posture. Changing sides. So there is a tendency that one can kind of lean into the hips. So you want to keep yourself really lengthened, balancing on the right side this time. Hopefully I won't lose balance. Lots of birds flying in front, so it's kind of like, distraction. All right, so now we're going to balance on the right foot. Once you feel like you've stabilized, make sure you're not locking your knee. Bring your palms together, elbows resting gently on the sides of the body towards the ground. Point ahead. Just observing how the weight keeps changing at the bottom of the right foot and the distribution of the weight. and release. So grabbing the back of the chair, releasing my foot from the seat, shaking out because it does get a little intense on the legs. Once again, you're ready to resume your day. So thank you for watching. You can add these set of stretches and balance poses with the other ones that we've done in the other videos, the previous videos. Mix them up and just have a really nice cocktail of or mocktail of yoga poses to make your day richer. Thank you once again. Namaste.